Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Shalendo, and today we're playing some more Galactic Civilizations 3. And you see we've grown in just 2 episodes to this kind of sort of awesome sort of empire. Sweet. We've also contacted a major race, which is the Iconian Refuge. And if you look at this, you can see that they're happy that we're outside their traveling range, and we have three pluses on our skill and diplomacy, so we're really diplomatic, and that's going to help us stay out of wars, hopefully, unless we meet up with the Dringen, in which case they'll just, come in with all their ships and blow us up. The Lantern, of course, really love us as well. You see all those pluses are really good. If I click on Iconium, they're in the green, very far on the right, and they're moving to the right. They have better faction power, so they're stronger than us. They have higher population, higher military, higher tech, higher approval, higher influence. And all this tells me that I need to be doing a better job. So if we click report, we can see a report on the Iconian Refuge. Iconians are overcautious and even paranoid as a result of living in hiding for generations. That said, living with limited resources has made them excellent farmers and repairers, and surprisingly accurate shots. Their entire culture built around minimizing waste, and the harsh population controls they live under have only enhanced their understanding of fertility. So, Iconia, and you can see the racial traits they have here. If you want to look over those by pausing, feel free to do so. Diplomatic report says you are outside of there. Oh, we already read that. So, the relationship's neutral. They are benevolent. These are a good guy race, and so they're going to be more likely to, ally than go to war, which is good. I'm happy about it. We're one turn away from getting accelerated growth. After that, we're going to be going, if you look at the technology tree, we're going to be going for customer relations, so we can get one trade license and get started on trading, hopefully, with the Iconians, and maybe even with this minor race down here. I don't know if that's allowed or not. Is that all we needed to show? I think that's all we needed to show. Let's get going to the next turn here. All right. So, we got a new colony ship. We'll go ahead and take that. Move that somewhere. Where is a place? I need a place. We haven't found any more colonizable planets. That is driving me nuts. We already got one going up there. We got one going there. So, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to send this one... I'm going to send it in just randomly in this direction. And hopefully they'll find that this has a habitable planet around it. If not, they're close by to a couple others, and that should work. Research, accelerated growth. If we're trying to maximize the growth of our business, let's not be bashful about what the fundamental requirement for that will be. Increased population growth will mean more workers, more consumers, and more of everything else. Cool. So let's go ahead and jump on customer relations so we can get our trade stuff started. And that'll take a couple turns, 5 turns, and then we'll be ready to trade, hopefully with the Iconians. Where are the Iconians? We don't even know where they're located, so it's kind of hard for us to set up a trade route with them if we don't know where they are. Colonize planet, sure. Okay, colonizing event. Upon landing on this world, you quickly realize that it has been inhabited before. Beneath the northern ice, explorers have found an ancient starship. They believe they can free the ship from the ice, but the resulting melt will flood much of the arable land on the planet, and the climate change will kill most of the unique native species. So I can leave the ship buried and gaining an extra tile to use. That gains me 1 tile. That's the benevolent choice. The pragmatic choice, which we probably will be going with, set aside interior land to create refuges for the native species, leave the ship buried, but study its technology. That gives us 25% research. I'm getting tons of research. Everywhere I touch is getting research. And the malevolent one is there's too much life in the universe as it is. Free the ships, and free ships are hard to come by. That would be reduced population cap, free precursor ship, and much of the planet is flooded. I kind of want to go with this middle one, middle ground. We don't lose any tiles. We gain pragmatic points and more research. We're really stacking up on that research. That is awesome. This one is +2 to research. So that's already getting us some research. This one is +1 to research, +3 to tourism. And this one is +1 to wealth, +1 to population. I kind of want to make this another research planet. It seems appropriate for it because it's already getting the 25% bonus. We'll toss on some research places there. Let's go ahead and rearrange these. So there. So that one will go first, then that one. And then next will be that one, and then that one. So if I click on that, that one gets first, and it's going to be +2, +1, and +1. So it's going to get a bunch of adjacency bonuses, and it's going to start with +2, +1. So that's +3 plus what it already gets, which is 1, I think. And yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be 4 and then 5 when that shows up. Sweet. Turn. So I guess that one's located here, I think. That'll be good. We do need it. I would like to have at least one more production planet, just so I know I can, build a lot of ships really fast. We might just convert Valis to a production planet, just so we can build faster, and they can both power this shipyard. In fact, that is not a bad idea. Let's go with basic factory there, and then also destroy that and destroy that. And just build all 3 as basic factories. I could have sworn I got Xeno Factory on a research. I'm going to have to revisit that again. This is going pretty well. Research. Customer relations. To enable the Iridium Corporation, its network of suppliers, and all our customers to take advantage of the new economy opening up for them, we'll need to build some dedicated and specialized trading facilities. Choose new tech. Okay. So commerce specialization would give +4 morale or +1 trade licenses. I do want to get that. I do also, however, want to look at the there's a mega factory. I could have sworn there was a Xeno factory I researched. Huh. Confused. Gonna go with industrial investment. That unlocks mega factory, and that should be worth it. Lost and found, they scorched and pitted exterior of this abandoned cargo ship gives the impression that its rightful owners are unlikely to return for it in this life. It would be a shame to let the valuable goods inside go to waste. +92 credits. Free credits, woo! More free credits, woo! Another colony ship. I think we might need to slow down on the colony ships because we are not discovering. Ooh, there's where Iconium is. It's down here. You can see the border line there. So we know Iconium is south of us. There's another one here. Yep, that's definitely where they are. So that's where we're going to send our trade ship. It also means that these are probably uninhabited, although some of these might not be. We haven't even investigated this one. So I'm going to go down here and see if I can block off this direction. Shipyard is idle. Large but fragile ship used to establish trade routes. We're going to start building. We're going to build at least 2 of those. I haven't used trading yet in this game, so I don't know how they work. So hopefully they put that feature into the game. Hey, because we're building our entire game play strategy around trading. Be very helpful if they actually put it in the game. Turn 43. Turn 44. Turn 45. See, it says Xeno Factory. Why can't I? See, I just don't get it. See, if I look at this. Oh, I clicked something. What did I click? Ah, Xeno Factory. See, these are all Xeno Factories. They're not upgrading automatically, are they? I guess they are. I guess they are upgrading automatically. Huh. So, that's neat. I didn't know it did. I didn't know it worked like that. Interesting. Alright, I guess it works like that. Sweet. Research says industrial investment, any edge. See, now we get that. Now we get, it says mega factory, but we're building Xeno factory. I don't understand. Any edge one business has over another in production capacity, however small at first, only widens over time. We should ensure the Iridium Corporation and its network of subcontractors establish the early and ultimate permanent lead. Whew, that takes a lot of breath. See here, what do we want to get next? Probably want to go after this commerce specialization, get an extra trade license, because we're going to be doing a lot of trading. We want to have as many as we can get. I say we're going to be doing a lot of trading. I hope we're going to survive that long. Do you still like us, Iconium Refuge? Yes, you do. It's +3. You have a zone. Okay, we have a ship in their zone of control and opposing ideologies, but they still like us because of our diplomacy skill. And Lantern should still like us as well. They like us a lot. To everything, turn, turn, turn. Another thing is this galaxy map. Ooh, freighters is being launched from a shipyard with multiple sponsors. Choose its home world. I kind of want to trade with Iridia being the home world, so we're going to go with that. And I don't know how trade works. I don't know if it's a distance-based algorithm or a commerce-based algorithm or anything like that. So, you know, I don't know if I should go for this one or this one. I'm probably going to go way over here. This is Ilokin, and that has 5.6. Yeah, let's go ahead and go over here. Hopefully that'll let us. Can we not make it that far? We don't have the range for that. We're gonna have to go over here. We have no choice because you can see the little outline of the range. Our trade ship can't actually make it over here, but it can make it to here, so that's good enough. Okay, turn. And like I said, this galaxy minimap doesn't really help us that much, so we're going to flip that to power. And you can see we're at a 32, and Iconian is already at 62. And I'm guessing a lot of that's military power. I typically don't build a lot of military early in the game, in any game like this, just because I try to avoid getting into a fight reasonably early in the game. Right around turn 100, I probably want to start developing a lot of military just to be ready in case anything happens. Customer fulfillment. Increasing our trading activities will ensure our goods are sold to the customers who need them most, and not coincidentally, the customers who are willing to pay the most for them. Love that. This increases approval with all the trade peoples. This one is a trade post, trade capital, and trade station. I like the sound of that. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Hopefully that didn't take too long. Only 5 turns. That's good. So where are we weakest, I wonder? I wish we could actually see what goes into the power calculation. I don't think we can actually do that yet. Not able to see how good we're doing, at least in terms of the power rating. I think there's supposed to be graphs somewhere, but I don't know if they're unlocked yet. It says graphs here are grayed out. Diplomacy, yeah, that doesn't help us. We can look at this and say, oh, well, we're second in population, military tech, and approval, and influence and total manufacturing. So my guess is it's mostly that military slash, you know, stuff. Probably want to help out Valis a little bit. The Iconian Refuge would like to mark our friendship with a gift of 75 credits. Thank you for this gift. Yes, thank you. That's really cool of you. Why did you do that? You probably could take us down like Charlie Brown. And you're giving us money. Awkward. Okay, trade is going down here. I wonder where their home base is. They seem to be coming from this direction, so you would think they're probably attached to this star, you think? Which means they'd be right around here. At least I think that's where they would be. Hello, colony ship. Yes, there's nothing around there that you can actually use. How about going this way and see if you can uncover another star? Might be one around here, but Iconian's probably already taken it if there is one. We're running out of colonizable space, which isn't good. I feel like we're losing the space race here. Interstellar trade. When the supply of a good is limited, such as when it comes from a great distance, prices for that good become distorted. Increasing our trading activity will help minimize these distortions, leading to a more perfect market. These guys are crazy for capitalism, I'm telling you. This one, this is trade optimization. This one increases the overall value of trade routes. This one increases the income from trade routes. This one improves approval for trade routes. So we're going to go with that one because I kind of feel like that's kind of useful. Turn. Colonize planet, sure. Colonizing event. Our scouts, that's called pods. Our scouts report that significant portions of the planet are inhabited by sentient pod-like creatures. These pods bond with other sentient life. Those who are bonded by these pods experience significant physical pain at all times but have heightened intelligence. What are your orders? The benevolent obviously is no. The malevolent is, of course, yes. And the pragmatic is maybe. So, benevolent, keep our people away from those things. No one should have to live in agony. Pragmatic would be encourage our people to make use of the pods, but don't force anyone. And malevolent would be excellent, require all colonists to be introduced to these pods. We're going to go with, hey, you want to help us out by getting a little pod on your brain? Huh? Without actually forcing anyone to do it, of course. Solar power plant. I'll need to look at some of our new buildings between episodes so you don't have to watch me do it. But we're definitely making our home base, our capital. We're going to make that a manufacturing capital because it just makes sense. But yeah, I do need to see what all of these do. I have no idea what all of these do. Trade capital. I need to have a trade planet. I actually haven't done that yet. Again, a little behind on what some of this stuff does. Manufacturing capital, solar power plant. Okay, this one makes factories more efficient and boosts production. So, okay. Cool. So if I build that here, I can only build one. And I'll build one here and one here. Yes, it's actually, you build it once and then you build factories around it. That's pretty neat. I have to say that's pretty neat. This one gets planetfall, it says. The reported location of the original scouts to set foot on this world gives influence and wealth. I feel like that needs to be what is it, a market center? Trade post gives manufacturing, gives a trade route value. Free market, there it is. Free market that goes there. Done. That's our planet there. Turn. Shipyard idle. Freighters being launched. Yeah, we'll make it Iridia as the home world. It says 8.0 from Iridia, so let's take a look at that. What is 8.0 exactly? Population. Okay, so I think trading must go population to population. I think that's the way it must work. So the higher the population between the two planets, the higher the income is my guess. Probably an incorrect guess, but that's okay. That is okay. We don't have another trading partner yet, so we're gonna let that we're gonna let this freighter just kind of sit there because I don't think we can actually connect multiple. Well, let's try. This is a beta after all. Let's try to connect two freighters to the same Iconian planet and see what happens. We have a free shipyard ready to go. We can make this into a constructor. Let's make our first starbase at least. So we'll get a constructor ready, send it to build a starbase. Turn. Idle ship up here. Did you find a ship you can colonize? Extreme. No, you didn't. Bad colony ship. Bad. Idle ship down here. You didn't find one either, did you? Yeah, you didn't. Let's go up here to this one, see if you find something there. I'm just not having a good... I probably should have manually controlled the scout ships. I would have done a little bit better than they did finding these things. These two probably should have been mine, given how close they are to me. But I didn't find them fast enough. Another turn. Debris field. Recent wars left debris scattered across the galaxy. This particular one yields a moderate collection of valuable ship components and rare elements. After a thorough survey, curiosity may be dangerous, but it's often profitable, plus 20 credits. Research. Customer approval. A happy and content customer base serves as a foundation of our entire way of life. Notably, happy customers are almost always willing to buy next year's model. Choose new tech. Kudos to whoever has to write all these, because they have to write a ton of these, and they have to write them for each race. That is a lot of writing. So, wowzers. Let's look and see if we have any really cheap techs. Let's take everything, since this is based on turns. We're kind of ahead on economics and probably expansion. So let's take everything that only takes 2 turns to complete, like marketing. We'll go ahead and take that. Idle ship over here. Let's go towards this one up here and see if there's something colonizable over there. Turn. Shipyard idle. Okay. Let's make that a constructor. Hold on. Where do we want to build this constructor? I'm not experienced with constructors either, but presumably we need to test to see if I'm guessing this line is how, you know, there can be no star bases within that line, or maybe that's how far they're effective at mining. That's probably the more likely answer. Let's see if we can get over here between these two areas and see if we can't build a star base there, and if we can, we'll start mining that area. If not, we'll do something else. I don't know what we'll do. What else should we do here? You know what? Let me think about this. I want to look around the map and figure out what we actually need to build, and then we'll queue that up. Feel free to click the subscribe button on your screen if you're interested in seeing more videos like this. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the series. And remember, keep it clean.